Planning your first trip to Sydney? Well, you're in for a treat. This city, with its world-famous landmarks and vibrant culture, is a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be discovered. We're about to guide you through the top 10 things that first-time travelers to Sydney simply can't miss. From Sydney's iconic Opera House to its stunning beaches, and even a couple of hidden gems. So without any further ado, let's dive into the top 10 things you must do on your first visit to Sydney. Starting at number 10, we have the iconic Sydney Opera House. This architectural masterpiece is a must-visit for anyone stepping foot in Sydney. Here's a tip. While it's a delight to watch a show here, you can also enjoy the grandeur of the Opera House by taking a guided tour or simply by sipping a coffee at the Opera Bar with the magnificent view of the Harbour Bridge. Let's hike over to number 9, the Bondi to Coogee Walk. This cliff-top coastal walk extends for 6 kilometres in Sydney's eastern suburbs. A word of advice: don't rush it. Take your time to soak in the stunning ocean views, rest at the beautiful beaches along the way, and don't forget to pack your sunscreen and a hat. And speaking of stunning views, number 8 is the Sydney Harbour Bridge, known affectionately as the coat hanger. This bridge isn't just a marvel to look at, but you can also climb it. Yes, you heard that right. For the adventurous souls out there, a bridge climb will reward you with a panoramic view of Sydney that is second to none. Just remember to book your climb in advance. Moving on to number 7, we have the Rocks. As the spot where Sydney was first settled, it's like stepping back in time. The cobblestone streets are lined with unique boutiques, vibrant pubs, and eateries serving delicious food. Pro tip: visit on a weekend to experience the bustling markets here. Last but not least, at number 6 is the Taronga Zoo. With over 4,000 animals from 350 species, this isn't just any zoo, it's a zoo with a view. Overlooking Sydney Harbour, Taronga Zoo offers a wildlife experience like no other. Here's a trick: plan your visit around the animal talks and shows to make the most of your day. We're halfway through our list, and you're already planning your itinerary, aren't you? Now, moving on to our top 5 picks. Our 5th must-see spot is the vibrant Darling Harbour. This bustling waterfront area is a hub of entertainment and gastronomy. Looking for a meal to remember? Try the seafood delicacies at one of the many waterfront restaurants. And remember, if you're a fan of maritime history, don't miss the Australian National Maritime Museum. Next, at number 4, we have the Sydney Tower Eye. This iconic structure offers a panoramic view of the city that's simply breathtaking. Here's a tip: try to go at dusk when the city lights begin to sparkle. It's a sight you won't forget. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even sign up for the Skywalk, an open-air glass-floored platform for the ultimate view. Our 3rd recommendation is the Royal Botanic Garden. The garden is a green oasis in the heart of the city, and it's free to visit. Take a leisurely stroll, or perhaps join one of the guided tours to learn about Australia's unique flora. And don't forget to stop by Mrs. Macquarie's chair for a fantastic view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge and Opera House. On to number 2, Manly Beach. It's a little bit out of the city, but it's worth the ferry ride. Enjoy the sun, surf and sand, and grab a bite at one of the many beachside eateries. A pro tip for you: take the Manly to Spitbridge Coastal Walk for some stunning views along the way. Finally, our top pick, the Blue Mountains. Just a 2-hour drive from Sydney, these majestic mountains offer breathtaking landscapes and numerous hiking trails. If you're not into hiking, there's also the Scenic World, where you can ride the world's steepest passenger railway or glide between cliffs on the scenic Skyway. And there you have it, our top 10 must-see spots in Sydney. So, there you have it, a countdown of the top 10 things to do in Sydney for first-time travellers. From soaking in the breathtaking views of the Sydney Opera House, scaling the heights of the Harbour Bridge, to basking in the sun at Bondi Beach, we've covered it all. We've journeyed through the vibrant food markets of Chinatown, savoured the delectable seafood at the Sydney Fish Market, and wandered through the serene landscapes of the Royal Botanic Gardens. Our countdown also took us to the bustling streets of the Rocks, with its historic charm and artisan markets, the awe-inspiring Australian Museum, and finally, the adrenaline-pumping adventures at Luna Park. Each of these spots holds a unique charm, offering a slice of Sydney's vibrant culture, history, and lifestyle. But remember, Sydney is more than just the sum of its attractions. It's about the laughter shared with new friends at a local pub, the tranquil moments spent watching the sun set over the harbour, and the thrill of navigating through a city that's brimming with life and diversity. We hope the tips and tricks shared throughout this video will help you navigate your journey and enhance your Sydney experience. Whether it's finding the best time to visit these spots, choosing the right transport options, or discovering local delicacies, we've got you covered. Remember, the best part of traveling is the experience, so make the most of your trip to Sydney. Safe travels!